By now, I should be ready to put together my titanium armor. Yes, sir. Alright, good. Titanium armor time. So we need to make a helmet. That looks kind of funky, but we'll see. Then we need leggings. Or, yeah, leggings. And then we need the shoes, which are that guy. Titanium boots. And I might as well make the... because eventually I will upgrade away from these. And I want the entire set. Alright, so let's put those on. Doesn't look terrible. Looks actually pretty similar just to the other stuff that I was just wearing, the obsidian, but just black. But I think it gives a little bit more protection, so we should be good there. Alright, so another board cleared. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So, I'm just about out of time, but I think one of the things I should do, I can't remember if I showed plastic blocks and plastic lighting, but I think I did in the last episode. So we're just going to skip right past that and do the air bubbler here and the fuel loader. Let's just do both of those. Some of these other things can come off, like the extra fuel canister, the extra oxygen tank, all that stuff. But the fuel loader is something that I need in order to load fuel into the rocket, and I'll need one of those on either end, so I actually need two of those. And then the air bubbler, and I'll probably should make an air sealer as well, are for getting oxygen while on the moon. So let's do those real quick. See my thing still chugging away over there. Air bubbler. Maybe it's probably oxygen bubbler. Oxygen bubble distributor, that's what it's called. And this takes a lot of stuff. Oh, it's going to need more basic wafers. Alright, so let's make some more basic wafers. Oh, good. This will be done in a second. Clang. There. Alright, so that should let me finish these off. Oxygen. Bubble distributor. So, 2 of those. I think the other one needed 1 of those. Let's see. 1, yeah. So, 1 more of those. Okay. So I actually made way too many wafers, but I'll find a use for them. Alright, so... bubble distributor. So this is for when, before I get what are called airlocks. So once I get airlocks, then I can move on to the sealer. Good. So these are just things that I'm going to be taking with me to make sure that I've got areas of oxygen on the moon. Boom. Good. Let's do the fuel loader. We need to make 2 of these. Fuel loader. Boom. Oh, good thing I made those extra basics. Yep, and I need more canisters. 2 canisters for 2 fuel loaders. Boom. Oh, I'm out of compressed steel. All right. Well, excuse me a second. All right, so I'll have to make the other one of those off camera, but that's fine. All right, still doing really, really good. But I think I just enough time to do a couple little things. So I'm going to make that air pipe because I'll need that for on the moon. So oxygen pipe. Boom. Should be able to just make. I'll make. Oh. I feel like I should make more than that. Let's go to glass. I need to make glass pane. Why did I do it that way? That was silly. Okay. Oxygen. Good. There. There we go. 35. That should be enough to get me where I'm going on the moon. Hopefully that's a place where there's oxygen. Alright, so clear the air pipe off of there. Okay, so the last thing I want to do today is this 0-point extractor. Now, what I said earlier was that I wanted to make my moon base standalone, completely autonomous. I mean, it would be easy enough to just go up there and take just a tesseract with me and use all the energy that my base is producing, which is a viable thing. That's what I would normally do. However, I kind of want to make a base there on the moon and then get it fully set up, all the bells and whistles, and then just completely abandon it, and with kind of the idea that maybe somebody else would find it and say, hey, there's a moon base here. So I want to make it completely autonomous, and to do that I needed a power source that would function on the moon. Now I could be, snarky and just use wind turbines. They work on the moon. But I wanted something better. Not necessarily better. I wanted something not quite as illogical. I could have used solar, but solar's kind of iffy, and the night is so long on the moon that I didn't want to have to do all that. So the thing that I want to use is something that I've never used before, but seems really cool. It's called a zero-point extractor. Now, a zero-point extractor is from a mod called, I think, Quantum Flux, I believe. Is it called Quantum? Yeah, Quantum Flux. And the way this works is it's basically the opposite version of the wind turbine. Now, the wind turbine, the higher you go elevation-wise, the more power it produces. The quantum flux zero-point extractor works just the opposite. The closer to bedrock or closer to Y level 0 you are, the more power it produces. So I think bringing one of these should produce all the power I'm going to need for a moon base. Now, it requires some interesting stuff, to say the least. ZBQ7, amplification crystals, a qubit cluster, and manganalloy. Now, manganalloy is just steel around manganese. I think I got all... maybe I don't have manganese. Oh, I don't have manganese. So what is manganese? I might have to do this later. I thought it was around something more common than that. Manganese. 0-point extractor. Oop. What am I clicking on? Oh, manganese, which... Oh, that's right. Manganese powder is just all this stuff, which I've got. So, a couple of those. Because I need 2. Oh, I need 3 of these, so I'm going to need to make some more gold nuggets. So these amplification crystals, pretty easy. Diamond, nether quartz, and stone. Needed 3 of those. Then I needed some of these, which is really super expensive. Good lord. So blocks of diamond, blocks of gold, blocks of redstone, blocks of lapis. Yeah, I need to make some of these blocks of stuff. So then that should be the second one of those. Good. The last thing I need is to make some of these qubits, and good lord, steel, which I got, gold casing, qubit crystal, more diamond and nether quartz, but you get 3 of them. But it looks like I needed several of these, so we'll just take it up to, we'll do 15 for now. And what else was it? Oh, okay, and then gold casing, which is just gold and redstone. Oh, I'm going to run out of gold at this rate. Do 16. Alright, so I need to make 4 of these. Probably need to make 16 of these, honestly. Alright, let's do our math here. So one of those is 4. Times 4 is 8. Okay, so I need to make 8 of those, I think. So I need to make 4 of those. No, 4 times 4. I do need to make 16 of them. Okay. Alright, got my son back to sleep, and I am ready to... I've made all the qubit clusters that I need in order to make these level 2 clusters, so all I need to make now are some of these amplification crystals, and I think I need 8 of them, maybe 10. Alright, this is an expensive thing to make, good lord. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one of those becomes this guy. Okay, now I've finally got everything. So, 0-point extractor. Huh. God, that is expensive, wasn't it? Okay, so I put this down. Yep, starts just charging up energy based on its existence. Don't know if there's any way to open it up. Looks like it just gathers energy. 150 RF, that didn't gather it up very fast, but then I am very high. So let's take this thing. And a... Do I have a flux battery? I got a battery there, but I need a... Let's get a cell. There. Just a general run-of-the-mill... What are they called? Yeah, leadstone energy cell. So that's the frame. Oh, No, not what I wanted. Oh, I need one. Oh, need one of these. All right, so there's the leadstone energy cell. They don't 400k RF. Okay, sure. So then let us. What just happened to my pick? Ugh, okay. So we're gonna go down. Oof. That was almost bad. I was falling a lot faster than I thought I was. So let's put it down here and see how fast we fill up. Oh yeah, look at all that. That's tons of power. I have no idea how fast that is, but that's going to be, I think, enough. Especially if I dig down a little bit on the moon and place it down there. That's one thing that's really nice about the greater majority of the stuff from galacticraft is it's actually very lean as far as energy is concerned. It doesn't take a lot of energy to run. But good. So then that will be a nice standalone source of power. So that will keep my moon base running, I think. Now that said, I don't want to leave it just to that because I don't know for sure that that's going to cover all of my energy needs, but I think it is. Now, the other thing that's not on this list but I wanted to do as kind of a backup is to bring a small stack of heat generators and like a thing of lava. I got a couple here. I think I can stack these if I make them fresh. Let's see about that. No, I can't. Okay, so I'm thinking 5 heat generators. That's 50 RF per tick. Yeah, that'll be enough. That's just kind of an emergency power supply if this 0-point extractor doesn't work as nice as I think it will. I think that 0-point extractor is going to be enough by itself, but you never know. So what I'm going to do is take this barrel and stick that in there too. Good. We are so close to the moon. And I've got a little tiny bit of time left today. You know what I should do? I should see if I can make that NASA workbench. Advanced Waffer. Okay, so let's build the NASA workbench real quick. Shoot. I need diamond. These can go all back in there. Redstone. Do I not have the repeater? I'm gonna make... no, it's a comparator. I'm out of comparators. Good. Oh, that's the last of my torches. I'm very, very close to running out of lots of little things. And then silicon. Almost out of the galacticraft silicon, which luckily I don't actually... doesn't actually have to be. Was it not the comparator? Was it a repeater? I bet you it was supposed to be a repeater. Which is... oh, yeah, I still got a couple of those. I think it was supposed to be the repeater. Yeah. So then this is going to get me my NASA workbench, which is going to let me build my rocket. Okay, so now we can make the NASA workbench. This wasn't something I was planning to do tonight, but I got just a little bit of time and I wanted to do one last little thing. Oh, what am I out of? Levers. And I am out of compressed steel. Oh. Was that what? Did I put some in? No, I didn't. Oh. Killing me, Smalls. Steel. Compress up 1 steel real quick, and I need a redstone torch too, don't I? Alrighty. There we go. NASA workbench. This is a freakish looking thing, but it is what I need to make my spaceship. Yeehaw, look at that thing. And that, I think, is going to do it for today. Whew, got so much stuff done. Got a bunch of stuff done that I hadn't actually planned on doing today. It's been a nice long session, so I'm going to call it there. Thanks for watching. I had a good time. I hope you did too. And if you didn't have a good time, I hope you learned something. And if not, well, hope the rest of your day goes real well for you. I've been Taco Mage, and I will catch you guys next time.